Hi all, this is Steve Murray, the market chartist on behalf of forextraders.com, and we're now going to take a look at both the Australian and New Zealand dollars, both against the US currency in here versus the US dollar, and certainly a shift from what has been recently an intermediate term more bullish theme, certainly back to for the Aussie dollar back to more neutral and threatening that neutral shift for New Zealand dollar, and even for the Australian dollar for a more bearish tone. So let's take a look at the charts in here now. Aussie dollar versus US dollar first here. The market, you can see, setting back. We had a key resistance point up here at 78.49, and we set back from that into the middle to late part of April from 78.35. The more recent setback after the RBA interest rate cut in here this week, see us plunge down through this trend line support. We've taken out that 74.74 level. That was important to neutralize intermediate term bullish threats for May, and now leaves us set within a broader range environment we see defined by 74.11 and 78.35. But that leaves real downside bias for 74.11, despite the small rebound we've got going on in here at the moment. If we break down through 74.11, that can shift the tone to certainly more negative on a bigger picture outlook, and that's the real threat going into the middle of May. If we take a look at the New Zealand dollar, US dollar now, slightly less negative. So this intermediate term bull theme not as strong as for Australian dollar, but the setback in here now, we matched the previous peak here from late April, mid to late April at 70.54. We matched that earlier this week in here, setting back from there, driven lower. The market now threatening 68.05. Through there then completes a double top structure, and that would neutralize again the intermediate term bullish theme for May and set a more negative tone within a range environment. Only down through 66.64 down here would shift that neutral range theme to more bearish, but real threat to 68.05 going into this week and into mid-May for a neutralizing of the intermediate term bullish theme. This has been Steve Miley, the market chartist, on behalf of forextraders.com, and I wish you a great trading week.